What the points are yet?
It's going to be down to the nitty-gritty tonight. I'm thinking Dakota got it by 1, but hey, whoever won it, we had a heck of a year this year. Everybody had a ton of fun, and that's what counts.
And you know what? That was one of the best races of the year out there.
Yeah, it made it nice with both of us having to come through the pack, and that's what racing's about right there.
And the fans saw a lot of cars that didn't break down, and they saw a lot of good racing out there.
Exactly, and then we represented really well tonight. What, we had 17 cars last night? You gotta love it. I mean, it's just been a great year for everybody, and had a ton of fun.
Excellent. Scott Kinney. And we'll see if he's first or second. Came in 1 point ahead at the beginning of the race, and I get it ahead of Dakota Albright. We'll see where it turns out from there.
You got it. I appreciate everything you guys do, Steve.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, Hunter Kinney. Was that first time out tonight?
Yes, sir. First time.
First time in a midget light?
Yeah, I used to race outlet cars before. It was like 2 years ago, but I've been off since then, and then we built this car, and now we're racing.
Well, you know, you look pretty good out there.
Thank you, thank you. Yes. That's a lot of work.
You stayed out of trouble?
Yes, I did.
Yeah?
And Dad told me to use my head.
So that's the best thing to do, use your head. You know?
Yeah.
And so, Hunter Kinney, first time out, last race of the season for the BCRA. Are you coming back next year?
Oh, of course.
All right.
Yeah.
Keep his grades up.
Yeah.
That's the #1 thing, you know. And that's a good stimulus to keep those grades up.
Yeah.
And where are you going to school?
Whitney High School. It's in Rockland.
And we're at in Rockland?
Yeah.
Okay, and what are you?
I'm a sophomore.
All right, so you get 2 more years to pick that major, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Hunter Kinney.
Thank you.
All right, Brian Corso finishing second tonight. Looked pretty smooth out there for someone who hasn't been out all year. I mean, you haven't been out a lot this year.
Yeah, we had a partial season this year. So, you know, stayed out of the points, just tried to keep it easy and fun. You know,
so that track turned out to be pretty good out there.
Track was great. You can go, you know, top, bottom. You can slide across the middle. Was a little car wanted to get a little loose on us, but it was good on top and on bottom.
So you couldn't quite catch Cameron out there.
No, he ran a great race. We ran each other very clean. You know, gave each other a lot of room. Lap cars went into play. It was the funnest I've had finishing second.
You know, those lap cars. You're even those new kids that are their back markers, but. I got several shots in there where there's 4 of you. You're trying to get past those back markers, both you and Cameron.
Yeah, we were using up the whole track to get by them. It's good to have them out here. They're just going to get better and better, and we need new blood in the sport, especially in our class. And it's good to have a good car count when we come here. And I'm looking forward to next year, and hopefully more cars come out.
And who are your sponsors?
Service Construction. They helped me out a ton. That's a company that I work for. They've really helped out. My parents have the Main Street Inn bar. It's in Ripon, and they help out a lot. And Streetwired with my pit guy's company, and he helps out.
Well, very good, and congratulations on your run tonight.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, Cameron Beer, winner of the Midget Light main event tonight. Hey, that reminded me of you were at Marysville a couple years ago when you got in the car and came out and won.
Yeah, it was a really good night. Man, that car was fast. And all I could say is, out of all the races I've ever raced, which I've been a lot, that was probably my best race ever. And I'm a 51-year-old guy, and I've raced a lot of races. But every time I see Brian stick his nose underneath me, I had to really man up and get my elbows up a little harder. And it ran, and it worked out.
Yeah, you guys really look good out there. And how about going through traffic with those new kids out there?
It was eventful. That's all I can say. I mean, there was cars everywhere, and I was like, man, just hold your line. Yeah. Just hold your line.
There was times in there where I was videoing, I know there was like 4 or 5 of you in a group, and actually the color was pretty good because there was yellow, blue, Brian's colors of orange on there, and seeing yours 77, so all the colors. It was a real good show.
Yeah, it was awesome. I can remember going down the backstretch once, and I'm passing cars and I'm taking tear-offs off at the same time. I was doing it one-handed. That was pretty cool.
But you know, this was probably the best race of the year as far as like no breakdowns and looking really good for the fans, or the number of cars we had here tonight.
I had the best seat in the house. If they didn't like that, they must be dead, because that was a heck of a race. I mean, a heck of a race.
Well, you know, the midget lights, sometimes in recent years we've had a trouble with cars breaking down, you know, even in hot laps or whatever else. But good car count, and all the cars stayed out there.
Great entry-level class. I've been racing them since '92. It's the best bang for your buck. I tell people, once you learn how to drive one of these things, you can drive anything.
Yeah. And I talked to Orv Johnson. We're talking about putting a DVD together for training for new people coming on for car setup and things like that. So, and to increase the car count.
Well, one thing I do is you can ask any rookie out here. I'm out there helping them because I learned that from my dad a long time ago. You got to get them going somewhat fast to help them, because if you're not, you're going to run them over.
So how's Zach doing? I see him on Facebook.
Doing great. He really wants to run the car really, really bad, you know. But he's doing his college career, and he might run later the year in the Oval Nationals down there.
Oh, very good. Yeah. All right, Cameron Beard from Atwater still.
Atwater, California.
Oh, that's correct. Still
old school.
There you go. Were you on your pins and needles?
Oh yeah, I was on my pins and needles. Yeah, and we knew what we needed to have. He had to get Marcus on that last corner.
And then he had to go, and then he started in the back there.
Yeah.
It was still there.
Probably had 2.
Oh, all right.
Did it? But it broke
A regular leg. It didn't break a master.
Come out there.
Can't
get it. All right. Dakota Albright. We still don't know who. If you were Kenny, the champion, huh? We're still. How was that race? Tell me about it. When you, I saw you had to go to the back there.
Yeah, after the heat race, that was the only smart thing to do, is just go to the back, but almost flipped it going over in 1 and 2, but we lucked out and got it refired up for after the yellow, so just had to drive the wheels off of it, and I think that's what I did, and hopefully we got the championship.
So how was your season overall?
Way better than last year. It was fun. We improved 100%, I believe. I still think we have more room to improve.
So you started out with just so-so, and then did you think you matured as far as like driving goes this year?
Yeah, I mean, you got Ron McBride and Craig Dillard and everybody, Mike Sala and my dad and Jim, you know, just looking at my driving and telling me what they think I need to do better, and it's really improved. So, and the setups too.
And you learned a lot, and you had a lot of fun.
Yeah, way too much fun this year. So
that was the most thing, and then you had to look up there and watch Beard and in the 10 car pulling away, huh?
Well, I didn't even see him. So I mean, I just started 16th and I just passed up the 4th, and it's too late to see the leaders. I just was looking for the 9 car and hopefully I could get him, but we didn't get him. But I think we got him on the passing points. So we'll just have to find out when it's official.
All right, very good. Congratulations, Dakota Albright.
Thank you.
All right, Craig Dillard, you had the unfortunate experience of losing a chain tonight.
Yeah, we broke a chain, actually, is what happened.
So tell me about your season. Did you have a good time? And
I had a great time. I mean, racing with Wayne. He lets me drive his car. We're having a lot of fun. We're getting faster every week. And no, we're having a lot of fun.
And you had a previous experience in a Midget Light prior to this season?
No, I never ran Midget Lights before. I ran modified midgets, then I ran midgets, and I ran sprint cars.
Okay.
And I haven't raced. I quit racing about 11 years ago, and these guys talked me into coming back and doing it, so now we're doing it again.
Hey, there you go, the Oakville gang, huh?
Yep.
Oakdale.
Yep. Oakdale.
Yeah. So who are the sponsors on the car?
Oak Valley Auto Body is my dad's body shop. Babes and Lightning Muffler is my in-laws' muffler shops in the Bay Area. Of course, Wayne, I mean, it's his race car. And my buddy Ron McBride helps out a lot. And my son Bradley, which now is running Larry's car, he's a big help on the car. And Brooke, she makes really good cookies. And no, we're just having a really good time. It's a lot of fun.
Excellent, a lot of fun and a lot of friends.
Yeah, that's it. You know, if you're not having fun out here, you don't need to come do it.
Exactly. Craig Dillard. Bradley Dillard. Now you're driving for who?
Larry LaVitiata.
Okay. And then who did Larry have driving for him before?
Jason Sneap.
Okay. And was he the division champion?
Yes, he was.
Okay. So you look pretty good out there tonight.
I try my best. It's my first time. It's my first year racing. I've raced 3 races so far. This is my 3rd race, and I feel like I've done pretty good for never racing anything besides riding quads and dirt bikes all my life. And I've been around racing since I was in my mom's stomach. Okay. So, yeah, that's about it.
And so, where are you going to school at?
I am currently not going to school right now, and I'm thinking about going and being a lathe mechanic and working with machine shop equipment.
Very good.
Yep.
Very good.
Yes.
You got some leads on that?
My mom's friend, husband, he has a good setup that I could get into. but I need to go to school first for it. So I'm gonna do that.
All right. So now, tell me about the race as far as staying out of trouble, seeing those leaders coming by.
Yeah, I've been lapped both races, Bakersfield and Petaluma. This is the first race that I've only been lapped by one car, and it was on the last corner on the last lap. And kicked myself in the butt for it because I don't want to get lapped, but hey, it's my first.
Hey, you guys really look good in there, and especially with the 2 leaders coming by.
Oh yeah.
In the video, there'd be about 6 cars together, so it looked good, and there was no crashes, and
it was very racy.
Did a real good job.
Yes, thank you very much.
And Larry sets that car up for you.
Oh yes, awesome.
That's the best guy.
Oh yeah.
That's Hank Butcher's old crew chief.
Yeah.
So you're in some good hands there.
Oh yes.
So you ready for next year then?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Rookie of the year, hopefully.
All right. Bradley Dillard.
All right. Thank you.
All right. All right. Marcus Smith in the last race of the season here at for the Midget Lights this year. How was your night?
Well, pretty good. We started 8th and ended up finishing. No. Yeah, we started 6th. Never mind. Sorry about that. I started 6th and ended up finishing 5th. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. We missed it a little loose, but it was a lot of fun, you know.
Think about where you started at now when you started in Midget Light, first couple nights and whatever else, you know.
Yeah, a lot of motor problems, a lot of fuel injection problems, a lot of trying to figure it out, you know. And then when we finally did, then it was all about figuring out a setup. And we're getting closer every race. Too bad it's kind of bittersweet that it's over with, you know, so soon. So, but.
So y'all ready for next year then?
Yeah, yes sir. Well, we're gonna actually, if we're gonna try to sell the car and run a spec sprint next year. We ran one last year for Dan Gonderman at Merced, and really took to it, and a little simpler for us with the 350 motor and 2-barrel versus this Hillborn injection stuff. But a lot of fun. If it don't sell, I won't have no shame in running with you guys next year. You know, it's too much fun. So.
Okay, tell me about that ticket offender now, because
yeah, apparently I announced that wrong. It's .net, ticketdefender.net instead of org there. And
okay.
Yeah, thanks for that. But yeah, that's
so it's you and your dad, right?
Yeah.
Normally.
Yeah,
and now you seem to be getting more people helping you.
Yeah, me and my dad, my buddy Chris, he's been helping us most all year. He missed a couple shows and went on vacation and whatnot, but yeah, he's been a big part of our success towards the end of the season, I say. But yeah, it was a lot of fun this year.
Still working at Home Depot?
Yes, sir. Still working at the warehouse there, and Tracy, and it's been pretty busy. We've been working overtime, but yeah, still paying the bills. Yes, sir.
All right, Marcus Smith out of Tracy.
Thank you, Steve-O.
Okay, Rod Browning, the head official for the Midget Lights. What'd you think of tonight?
I'm glad it's over with. You know, a little controversy here at the end. Got to determine who does what. We've got to redefine our rules. We really got to redefine them this winter. And there's a few gray areas there that can go one way or another, and we've got to really define those a little bit better. But all in all, it's a good season.
Great racing.
Yeah, great racing. This is the best
race of the season.
Best racing. Real happy for Cameron tonight. He held off Brian and Scott, and well, actually he held off Brian more than he did Scott, but it was a good race. You know, nobody got hurt, no cars damaged. You know, that's what I'm concerned about.
Those rookies look good out there.
Those rookies look real good. You know, we've got some good rookies. I know Danny Parker's daughter is going to run with us next year, and there's 2 or 3 more that are going to run. Bob Rosa, his grandson, I think is going to run next year. So, you know, we had 17 cars here tonight, and, you know, hopefully we run 20, 22, 24 cars every night next year.
Yep.
So
well, I want to thank you for your good job this year.
It's been a lot of fun and a little stress now and then, but, you know, that's part of the job.
What the hell? All right, Rod Browning.
All right, thanks.
All right, Rod.
Thank you, Steve.